All right, guys, welcome back. So, a little bit of work between the episodes. I put a roof on the base. I found these lights here from Router Reborn. These floodlights, they're actually pretty cool. They project light in a big cone, so they're pretty neat. Put a roof on the base here and also here. I fixed some automation things. I have some iron that's constantly running through, processing to some gold. I did go ahead and get us into Storage Reborn. I feel like that music is really loud. Did get us into Storage Reborn, so this is where all of our patterns are now. And I've got a bunch of stuff set in here. Also, I set up what I'm calling our greenhouse here. Got some enlightened glass, and I've got some cloches set up with some seeds. So we've got some redstone, glowstone, silicon. These are just seeds that I kind of needed. So this is set up. The cloche does create extra seeds once the crop grows. So we needed to process those seeds, so they go into the seed reprocessor and come back out. A lot of the resources come into here to get automatically processed and then put into a drawer system. Also, I've got tier 5 inferium seeds here growing, giving us a bunch of inferium and going into a crafter, crafting all the way up into supremium. So we've got a whole bunch of supremium. I routed our refined storage over here so we can see our resources there. And I also worked on our automated mining. So built a digital miner from Mekanism. I went ahead and let this run. I set up a bunch of filters to pull in resources. Filled up a storage crate, so we've got a ton of resources to get us through into our more automatic stages that we want to get to. Got a void ore miner here. This is not outputting enough energy. So what we can do is set this to an output. And now I believe this will start to get more energy. Yes. So let's change this to an output. Now this guy is going to start to run faster. There we go. Okay, cool. We've got some zombies from across the water. So this is pulling in resources. This is just a tier 2 and we'll probably go up to a tier 4. I also created a new sword. It's got manual tool rod, titanium sword blade, and ardite wide guard. So it does a good amount of damage, and it also has looting. These have to see bedrock, so I've got a line down to bedrock here. And the laser in the older versions is a little bit buggy. It doesn't always show it. To build the tier 2, we need mica, which is gotten through the void resource miner. This is running. We can see here on that outside, this one only uses 20 RF per tick. This one over here uses a lot more. This one's using 2600 RF per tick, 2500 once it kind of stabilizes. So this is a passive way to get resources. What I plan to do is to upgrade all the way up into the tier 4. But it does require nether stars. One of the reasons I got the ender pearl seed and set it up in our greenhouse was for ender pearls. So those are set to automatically craft. And then what I'm actually thinking we will do is turn this area into our ore processing area. So using the digital miner, and then possibly we'll probably end up actually switching over into the builder from RF Tools, and the quarry card. If we use the Silk Touch quarry card or the Fortune quarry card, we will actually mine in the Deep Dark. Our Deep Dark portal I did craft, set here. This takes us into the mining dimension. This is a custom dimension that just has lots and lots of ores in it. So I think what we might end up doing is setting up that RF Tools builder here to do all of our mining. I did go ahead and set up a bunch of crafting recipes for Mekanism. Now, I'm not 100% certain if these work because they do require a lot of them, the gas tank, the fluid tank, and in these older versions of Minecraft, they do get a little bit buggy with those, so I might have to fix those patterns just a little bit, but we'll be able to get through our 5x ore processing with Mekanism. And I set a bunch of recipes for extreme reactors so we can get a reactor running using this mod. I also condensed our current power generator. Now, if we were wondering what we're going to do today, I'm actually thinking that it's going to be a great place to replace our loud jetpack and our squishy slime boots with the angel ring. So the angel ring takes the squid ring, the chicken ring, and it also takes us catching a bat and a ghast. So between the episodes, I went and caught a chicken, went and caught a squid. The one that's a pain is a bat. I also built our sword so that we can go into the Nether Fortress because we are going to need the drop of evil, which comes from a wither skeleton. And then we can use that to catch the ghast. So what we're actually going to do is take this guy here, and we're going to go and find that ghast and wither skeleton skull. So I'll find you, or I'll come back once we're in the Nether. Alright, so I just found a Nether fortress that is pretty close to our portal. I didn't actually realize that there was another fortress way over here that I found, but you can see this one's a whole lot closer. So let's come in here, and I should have grabbed some blocks just to be able to block off the wither skeletons. Yay, drop of evil. So we've got that, our cursed lasso. We'll eat that experience. So now we need to go and grab a ghast. There's one. Alright, come on. Got him. It killed him. There's fire bats. Okay, so that did not go well. We're going to retreat from there. So what we found out was our axe does too much damage, so we'll use our pickaxe. Okay, round two. Round two. There's two of them. There he is. Got him. Yeah, okay. Before anything else tries to kill us. We need the angel ring, which means we need the chicken ring. Sweet. We're going to use the chicken ring to make the squid ring, which takes the squid. Oh, let's show these off. Let's take these out of here. So, jetpack off. Boots off. Okay, so the chicken wing ring lets us glide like a chicken. The squid ring lets us fly like a squid. So it's like a jetpack. I don't know if this one... It does not cancel fall damage. And then the squid lets us... If we have different... Now, I can change these, right? Yeah, okay. So, bat, gas, switch sides. The angel ring, here we go. This just gives us creative flight. And I believe it negates fall damage. Yep. And then we can also craft it into a bobble. So it goes into here. Oh, that's not good. We can't. We need a different magnet. We need a different magnet. We're having a problem there. The ring of magnetization. I don't remember if this is a bobble. Well, either way, we can get rid of our jetpack and our slime boots. The band of mana, I suppose, will just carry. Because that's what we're using for our magnet, and it also repairs both of these tools. Okay, awesome. So we have the angel ring, but the problem is the angel ring is taking up all of our grid power. So it uses through 32 grid power, and we are creating 32 grid power. So we are going to need to make some more mills. And let's do an autocraft. Now the fire mill operates over fire. Eventually we're going to get up to the creative mill. And then even the dragon mill, but we do need nether stars for that. So we're going to need to create progressive efficiency loss. I think we need a lot of lava mills. Or possibly windmills. Let's do the lava mill. And we're going to say that these guys are made with this. And then the polished stone is made with stone bricks. Stone bricks are made with stone. Right? There's not like a essence craft for that. So this guy is going to need to be set up. We'll put it here. And we need a crafter and also an import bus. Let's go with, I don't know, 2 speed upgrades. Come on, one more. these guys go in there. This guy. Oh no, not external storage. Importer. Speed upgrades, and you. Let's put those in there. And lava mill. Let's make 10 of them. Okay, made us 4 immediately. Nice. So I think what we're actually going to do is craft a bunch of these to put into the nether, and then we'll just chunk load in there. Okay, so if I'm correct, the Pyroclast pendant will protect us from fire damage. So we don't actually take damage. We'll still have the fire tick, but we don't take damage. And I think the same is true for lava. So what I'm curious about here is if I can place these underground. So if I put that underneath, yes, it is also generating grid power. So I can stack these like this. I can stack these in the lava. Ooh, what is that noise? That is being out of mana, or is this go on cooldown? Okay, so the Pyroclast pendant doesn't work that fast. But we can stack these. Alright, so these are the last fire mills. I found out what that noise is. It's the boots that I have. So now we're making 180 grid power. So that's pretty neat. And then I think what we'll do is, if we get to a point where we need more grid power, I'll probably just spam a whole lot more of these. So I'm going to go home and actually kick off another stack of these mills. And it's something that's simple. I mean, it takes some gold, some redstone. Like, it's not very terrible. Our gold is a little low. That's why we were processing all of that iron. That's why the iron was processing through here to get us gold as a byproduct, because iron ore, if used in that particular crusher, wherever it is it the extra utilities? What was I using here? The double crusher. This guy used in this crusher has a 20% chance to get us gold. So I processed a bunch of iron ore. This is set to export iron ore, and this is exporting the iron dust and the gold dust that comes from that. So we've got our angel ring. We've got a good amount of grid power to use it. Let's charge up our band of mana a little bit more. So here's our current status of our base. This I definitely want to clean up some more, so I'll probably clean up like this crater area, probably give it a floor. And then we'll have to spam a bunch of mechanism machines to set up our 5x ore processing. Full band of mana. Let's see what we can do to solve our armor problems maybe really quickly. So I've got a diamond chestplate. We can start with that. But let's see, steel. That would be interesting. Coal, emerald, okay. Blocks of emeralds, that's actually pretty good. Gives us, and it also gives us haste too. Nice. Okay, that's interesting. Nope, we've got a lag. Abyssal Knight. We could get into blood magic armor. There's draconic armor. Ooh, the supremium. Okay. We could definitely go this route, but we don't have nether stars yet. Let's see. Thermal stuff. Enderium, huh? That's pretty good. Emerald. Oh, there's 2 emerald chest plates. Oh, emeradic. And then emerald. Lapis, cobalt, manulin. Oh, cobalt gets us 3. Haste 3. Ooh, manulin gives us strength 2. I think we'll probably go with that. We'll go with manulin so we get strength 2. Manulin. So it takes a lot of the manulin, but that's not too big of a deal. There is a manulin seed, but I don't think that we need that because we have a good amount of cobalt and ardite here. But this is a good setup. Our helmet is about to break. Let's look at processing these. These I can magma crucible into 2 ingots. So that's good. Anything faster? I think I'll just I'll crucible it. I think this will be the fastest route. Can I make the next upgrade? We would have to craft it. The signalum, creothium. We do not have this. So maybe that's some stuff that we'll look into next time. So what I'm gonna do is get this processing, and then we will use these later on to make us a full set of manulin gear, and that'll give us extra strength, so we'll do extra damage. But I think that will probably be a good wrapping up point for this episode. We went and got our angel ring, which is pretty cool. Now we can fly around and see our whole base. We can see our astral sorcery area from up high. That's pretty neat. Next episode, I think what we'll look into doing is setting up our ore processing, our 5 times ore processing, and trying to make that as fast as possible. So let's see, we got the angel ring. That one's complete. Let's put that sign away. Here's our creative item goals, but 5 times ore processing, better mining, and better power. We'll get to those next episode. I'm going to get cobalt and ardite processing. We'll end up throwing them in here. Letting them alloy. We'll wait till we get a stack. And then we'll use these to make our armor. We'll make some better armor, and next time we'll either work on possibly mining or power. Awesome. Thanks for stopping in.